Hello all. Today I talk about Python numbers. Right? In Python, we can see three types of numbers. Namely, they are int, float, and complex. It appears int, float, and complex. Right? Now, when you assign a value to variables, these numeric types are created automatically. For example, I assign value here. I create a variable name called num1. I assign number 3. Then I comment this one. Then again I type a variable num2. I assign 5.36. Then float type is created. Then here num3, this variable is created. Now I assign 8j. Then complex number type is created. Right? And then how to get the type of these variables, data type. Then earlier in my videos I explained what is type method. Using type method we can see what is the data type of these variables. Then I use type method within print method. Here I use type method. Then I have taken num1 variable here. Here I use type method. I use num2 variable. Next one, print type num3 variable. Right? This is very simple. Now I run here. Now you can see first data type is int, second one is float, third one is complex. Very clear. Now let us talk about each of them one by one. First one is the integer. There are three important matters about integer type. First one is integer is a whole number. This may be negative or positive. Second one is this int has unlimited length. That means you can use any large number here. The third important point is decimal values don't belong here. Right? Now let us come to the examples. Here I have assigned number 3. It is a whole number, positive number. You can use any number here. The second one, it is a very large number because it doesn't have any limitation. You can use any large number here. Third one is it is a negative number, but important thing is it is not decimal. It is a negative number. Now let us run this program. Then first one is integer, second one is integer, third one is also integer. Now if you do like this, what will happen? I assign decimal place here. Again I run the program. But this time the first one, that means this one here, this one, it considers as a float type. Right. Now we come to learn about float data type. What is this? What are the important matters here? Float number can contain positive or negative numbers with one or more decimal values. Now here there's one decimal value. Also here you can use like this also, 0.0. It is also a float number. Here I use it is a negative number, but I can use decimal places here. Then I print this one. Then results are first one is float, second one is float, also third one is float. See, first one is float, second one is float, third one is float. Right. Now we come to talk about complex type, complex data type. In practically, complex numbers are heavily used in electrical engineering. If you are a student or if you have studied electrical engineering, this number system, this number type is heavily used there, complex numbers. Now, complex numbers are written like this. The z equal x plus iy. This is the imaginary part of a complex number. Right? Now, I come to some examples. Number one, here I assign 3 plus 6j. This is the imaginary part. Also, a complex number can be written like this. 4j. This is a complex number. This is the imaginary part. It can be any variable. Then second, for the third variable, I use minus like this. Right? These are complex numbers. Then if I get the type, I run this program. See, first number type is it is complex. Second number is it is also complex. Third one is also complex. Also, next important thing is we can do type conversion. Type conversion means we can convert a float number to an integer number. An integer number can be converted to a float number. Likewise, we can do type conversion in these numeric types. Okay. For type conversion, we use these methods. We use the int method. Also, we use float method. Next, we can use complex method. If we go for simple example, I comment this once. I use hashtag. Next, I use hashtag. Next, now these are commented. Now I write a variable name x equals. Now what I want to do is I use this number 2, this variable. Now this is a float type, you know. I want to convert this float type into integer type. For that I use int method. There I type which variable name? Num2, this variable name. Next, I print this one. Print x. Next code line, I get the type of this variable. I use type method here. Then what will happen? What is the output? You can see there's error. What is that error? Type method. Yes, type method. Here I must give something, variable name. There I use x. Then you can see it has been converted to number 7. Now earlier we had number 7.3. Now after it converted to an integer using this int method, now it has become number 7. It is a whole number, because integer type, in integer type we can see only whole numbers. Also when we take the type of that number, it has given integer type. Right. This is the lesson I wanted to teach you today. Thank you very much.